Hey, what's shaping? What's shaping? What's going on? What's shaping? How are things shaping up out there? You know, you push the little red button, and then you hope that your mouth works. Anyway, Mr. Dave here on the rock pile up here in Del Mar, continuing this crazy Grotto slide waterfall project, and this is update number 10, I think, if I got my numbers right. And don't drop the phone. Anyway, I wanted to show you what we've been doing. We've gone a long ways. We've got all the stamped concrete put in, stamped, finished, troweled, vacuum cleaned, power washed, and now we are putting on the paint and the colors, and strong, rich colors, which we will show you. And so all we have to do is paint and put the slide coat on, and we might get that done in the next day or two, and then we're just ready to put a hose in it pretty much. The pool guys are getting things started, but let's check it out and see what we have done and what everyone has done. They finished the whole deck with these huge 2x4 or 18 by 24, 18 by 48 or whatever, these huge enormous tiles. So the deck is getting finished up very nicely around the whole pool area and up the upper levels. As we recall, there was a intermediate little deck here, and that goes up to the upper deck. We have been making our rocks. It's a little backlit right now, but let's come over here to the pool and check out the two big boulder rocks there. We're going to sand them. I might put a little more black, I think, in there somewhere, maybe to tone it down. You can see the real rock right over there is very dark. So we have a little table there for our paints. I'm using paintbrush stuff. If you didn't see the video that I showed of me painting the rock over in that corner there and spraying black paint on the ledger stone, which was fun, but we cleaned it off in time. So this section is pretty good. We got our rich colors there. We're going to continue to work throughout the project getting things done. These are stamped and ready, and these two rocks are done. All the rocks inside the pool area are good to go. Let's see if we can get a little better rendering of the colors. There you can see a little bit more of those natural hues that we have and we aim for. A lot of rich colors. There's a little bit of dust on everything from the cutting of all these pieces here. This one's all done. Maybe a little sanding around the edges to highlight that. I'll walk around the back, and it's just been remarkable. Here's that other upper deck. They're going to put some stones that match the same kind of stone, but it'll be for the steps, big square pieces, and so those will go there. We've got a planter there with a electrical and also water. When these get wet, they get much darker as well, and again, there seems like there's a little dust everywhere. So we will, you can remember this one has is a real rock, really wonderful rich colors and stuff. We did the inside edges here so that the deck guys could finish, and again, everything has a little bit of dust kind of all over it. This is the real one with all those radical angles. I didn't want to get too sharp on everything, and it just takes so long to, if you really wanted to match all that, you'd be here forever. It could be done though. You could actually make impressions and stamps and all that, but really this expedited, and it's taken a month past what I was hoping to have this project last. So it's running long, but it's coming in nice. So we have the spillway beginning, and it's going to run down. That hasn't been painted. These guys have gotten color as well as that one. These haven't. So the center portion we have to paint out. There you can see the real rock right next to it. That one there's got to get the color. Look at that, blacks, charcoal, coffee. You know, they've got the real stones here. Really strong colors that you can see. So we've got the oranges and the mocha, all kinds of rad stuff. Super sharp rocks, really angular. Got some color around here, and the spa's gonna well up and cycle through that way. It'll go through that little yellow drain pipe down there. That's going to be cut. It's already cut, but I'm going to put a little cap on it with a slit in it, and then that'll allow it to be able to drain. When the feature's running full force, it'll well up and go over two spots, and then drain in the pool, and then drain into this other area where we have the bubbler over there, and we have two places for waterfalls coming out. And so this right here is the bathtub, and so this will be a place that you can just climb in there and sit down, and the water will escape right there. It'll be welling up. We have a flip around here. I've got a valve that's going to be pumping water into this, and you can regulate how much is going to the waterfall over here and how much is going to be going to the bathtub, is what I like to call these things. All the stream beds were all just hand carved randomly out of the shotcrete, as I may have represented fairly well in the previous videos, if you could see them. And so all this stuff down below, I just troweled it in and kind of made it up as I go. I like to have some fissures and little ripple places, but I also want to be able to have folks walk around and not stub their toes. So that's kind of a cool space right there. Again, that's all just hand-carved shotcrete, making stepping stones. So we wanted to be able to walk through this in beach shorts and flip-flops or whatever, or barefoot. That was kind of the concept anyway. So this will be a pool right here that will well up. So there'll be a pool here as well as the bathtub up there. So I think that's going to be cool. You can kind of lay down, sit down in there, and hang out with your buddies and talk and just hang out, man. So we finished the color on those. Some of those over there, all these, so you can see they're much darker. We're trying to aim for this really strong color that the natural stones have. We have our porthole right here, and we finished out this area around these real rocks that were just used they were here. We just tipped them around and made them so they were sort of flat and stable. And so these are just sort of functional steps that I'm walking over now. Same idea we have here with this stuff. It was all just hand carved out of the shotcrete to make it have some variance. I'm not sure if the water's going to go, how it's going to go exactly, but usually I'm pretty good at guessing how that's going to work. So it's going to come out of that pinch point, dump in here, kick back and zigzag its way out, and then come out onto into the pool. On that side of things, there's the things we're trying to match, those crazy coffee, rust, red stuff. And you can see this is just one of the colors I have. That's that face of the grotto rocks we saw. So a lot of progress has been made since the last video. So up here we're going to have stacker blocks, probably creating a little space. So that'll probably have stacker block wall come along, backfill a little bit, and it'll be somewhat level, and that'll level off the space so when people want to go down and check out the grotto and walk around, they can do that there. And over here we're doing our texture coat, and the puppies decided to come in and put their little footprints in it, so we're leaving the puppy prints in there because they're the sculptors with their feet. So this all is going to get that dark rich color, and it's going to be awesome. It's so cool. You can start to see light at the end of the tunnel. We added a little bit of a bump rock if you will, on both sides of the slide, and that's to kind of keep the rider right in the middle. The safest rides are the ones that start right in the middle, then the path of travel is safer. We built up the left side right there because it had a little bit of a dip in it, so that's going to be ready for our final slide coat on there. I'll stand up here. You can just see the immensity of and square footage of all the fake rocks that are around here, along with this big slide trough that's here. And I'm having to paint everything with a paintbrush, and it's taking forever, but it's coming out so cool. So got our porthole on this one over here with a little stepping stone right near it. So see, there's the rich color. So I'm gonna have to bring that together and just darken all this stuff to tie into that. And so yeah, baby, so lots of rocks to do. So probably the next video of this thing will be the final. I don't know if we'll be here when they put the water in, but probably not. We'll just get it painted because they got a lot of work to do. And so we will, oh, I know it always runs when I do these videos and itches. Oh, so anyways, Mr. Dave here on the rock pile. Update number 10 here for the Del Mar radical Grotto waterfall slide job. And thanks for checking out my videos. Please subscribe if you have not, and make sure you go to get your free stuff at davehenderson.podia.com. davehenderson.podia.com. Got some cool download PDFs you can have and print out if you want, and as well as free videos and stuff to check stuff out with, and some paid products too. www.daverhenderson.com. You can find my blogs and links to other platforms, which I always blather on about at the end of these videos, but it's what the guys who do marketing tell me to do, so what are you gonna do? So anyways, remember to be kind to one another. Be thankful for what you have, and say thank you to people when they give you stuff and help you and bless you. Be grateful and be forgiving. Those are the two things that are in short supply with too many people nowadays. You want to get those things dialed in so you're a dialed in person, and you can really be a blessing to others. So anyways, hope you're doing well out there, and hope to see you on the next one. Send me a question. I try to get back, but there are so many questions I sometimes can't for a while. But anyways, thanks for checking out my videos, and tell someone you love them, and smile. Take off the mask, smile as often as possible, and let's share goodness with each other. All right. So have a good one. Until next time, Mr. Dave on the rock pile, checking out here Del Mar update number 10. Almost done. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.